guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Krob. I want to thank you for tuning in today for coffee break. So today on coffee break, we are going to be going through how I make my scrumptious daily lunches. That's it. Coffee, okay? We have the infamous coffee mug that has been making several debuts on coffee break. This is the one that we're using today. And then we have the creamer that I've talked to you guys about forever in 500 days. The Coffee Mate Caramel Roulette creamer. And then this is the instant coffee that I use. Sometimes I use the Keurig cups, but here lately we've just been doing instant coffee. The instant coffee brand that I use is either Folgers or this one right here, and always in either one Colombian roast, the 100% Colombian roast or the Colombian type. Okay, so basically we're just going to take one of these because all you need is one. And you just open it up and then you pour it into your cup, like so. You open it up, you pour it in, and then that's it. Dispose of that. And then we take your cup with your coffee in it, put it, on your Keurig machine. The Keurig machine that I have is the Keurig that has the milk frother over there, because I likes to be fancy, okay? I likes me to have like a latte or what's the other one on there? Cappuccino, you know what I'm saying? With the foam milk. So yeah, she likes to be a little bougie sometimes with the coffee. But anywho, so yes, this is your water reservoir. You fill it up with water. And there's already plenty of water in there, so I just lift it up because I'm not doing Keurig. So you have to lift it up as if you were putting a Keurig cup in there, just so you can push the buttons, but I'm not. So I'm just gonna hit coffee, and I only do about 8 ounces because, like I said, I'm doing foam milk for the rest. And then I hit the K, and as you can hear it, it's working. So let's go ahead, take our little cup, and we're going to fill that up with the milk. I'll show you. I use almond milk, the vanilla brand, okay? The vanilla flavor. I'm just going to be ghetto and put this right here real quick. I need to hold it. So you fill that up like so, put the top on it. Oh my goodness, you did not see that. Sit it on here. And we're gonna hit the latte button. So once that gets through doing whatever it's doing, then since we already hit the latte button, it's gonna go ahead and do what it does to foam the milk. So while that's doing that, we're going to go ahead and add some sugar. And then, a little bit of my creamer. Literally like a splash, okay? So some of y'all may say, girl, that was a big splash, but it was a splash. Stir that up like so, okay, to your liking. I refrigerated that. Clean your mess up. You should always, when you're in the kitchen, whether you're cooking, whether you're making you some coffee, tea, whatever, clean up as you go, so when you get through, all you gotta do is go have a seat and enjoy. So, I'm gonna let that do. We're gonna replace the cup that was back up underneath there, which says kindness counts, because kindness does count. And yeah, so This is basically how I make my coffee every morning. I don't deviate from this. This is basically what I do. And if it's a little bit too hot because I want to drink it right then and there, I just take a little bit of ice cubes and then I just put the ice cubes in there to cool it down. But because by no means do I want iced coffee. I just want it to be cooled down some. And yeah, so I'll be back once this coffee is done, okay? Okay guys, so I'm back. So the coffee is done. I'm not the coffee, but the milk is done being frothed. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour it in here. So, like so. Set that to the side. And this is what it's looking like so far. And I just take, off camera I got some ice because like I said, I don't like it boiling hot where I'm gonna burn my tongue. So I need to cool it off a little bit. So I just put a couple of ice cubes in there and then stir it around like so. And that is it. This is how I make my coffee. And it is so scrumptious. Like I said, the coffee brand that I use is Nescafe Toaster's Choice, the Colombian brand. I mean the Colombian flavor. Bleh, the Colombian flavor. And it's a medium roast. It's not a dark roast. It's not a light roast. This brand does make light roast for people who, you know, like the lighter coffee. They do make light roasts. I believe they make dark roast too. I don't like the dark roast because I really don't like the taste of coffee. It tastes, to me, in my opinion, like dirt. So I know that sounds crazy because, you know, I drink coffee and, you know, I have a whole series dedicated to coffee break with, you know, your girl Krob, and my series Chit Chat and Slurp, which is coffee break where we chop it up, which is what we're about to go do next. Okay, but anywho, I just want to show you guys how I make my coffee. Okay, and the brand that I use and the creamer that I use, the Coffee Mate creamer that I was talking about the last time. So nonetheless, that's it. Nothing more, nothing less. That's all it is to it. It's just, you know, how Krob does her coffee, how she does it, how she does it. Okay, so you already know the deal. It's thumbnail time. You know, everybody know you always have that one side that's your best side and it's this side. Anyways, so yeah, so we're done with that. And like I said, we're gonna go ahead and have our chit chat and you know what, slurp, because it's coffee break time. We have made it over to the couch for chit chat and slurp. So you already know, let's test out our coffee. Take a slurp. It's good. Needs a little bit more sugar. I thought I put enough in there, but I guess I did. But it's good. It's not bad. Anywho. So let's go ahead and get comfortable. So today on Chit Chat and Slurp, you know, it's nothing more than just us girls just catching up, you know, just sitting here and chit-chatting. If you have not watched my other video, go ahead and, you know, check those out when we're done with Chit Chat and Slurp, coffee break style. And yeah, don't forget to like my videos, comment, and subscribe. And tell all your friends to subscribe to your girl. But anyways, today on Chit Chat, we're just gonna, catch up. I don't know if you guys have Netflix or not. I mean, I'm pretty sure y'all do. Who doesn't have Netflix? I mean, if you have T-Mobile, you got it for free. So, well, not for free because you are paying for T-Mobile, but you get what I'm saying. You're not paying that Netflix bill and T-Mobile. Anywho, but yeah, on Netflix, there's some shows that they have uploaded that are really, really good, like the Upshaws with Wanda Sykes and Mike Epps and Kim Whitfield. Oh my goodness, that show is so hilarious. Wanda Sykes and Mike Epps, they are so funny. Even Kim, I mean, she has her moments, but Kim is really a good actor. Mike Epps is too. Wanda, I mean, they all are. You know what I'm saying? Usually when actors are something else first and then they do acting by the way, you know what I'm saying? Some of them don't tend to be that funny, or they don't tend to be that good. It's like you can tell that they got this part off the notoriety of where they came from, like what they really do best. You know what I'm saying? But Mike Epps, he's really, really good. One side, she's really, really good. You know what I'm saying? Like, they are excellent. Kim Field has always been an actress, so she's, of course, is going to be good because that's her field. But yeah, Mike Epps is funny. But the show is really, really funny. I'm not going to tell y'all about it. You just need to go and watch it. I can kind of tell you about it. It kind of reminds me of A Wife and Kids, Me, My Wife and Kids, with Damon Wayans and Tisha Campbell. Yeah, kind of reminds me of that storyline mixed with a little bit of All of Us. You know what I'm saying? With what was her name? Oh my goodness, I see her face in my head, but I don't remember her name. Elise O'Neill or Elise Neal or something like that. Her and Tisha Campbell's husband, Dwayne Martin. Yes, and Lisa Ray. It kind of reminds me of that because you have Mike Epps is the husband, you have Kim Whitfield is the wife. They have together. They have 3 children. They have a little girl. She looks like she's, I don't know, maybe in 3rd grade or 2nd or somewhere in there. I forget her name. And her name's Maya. And then they have the middle child, which is dang, I forget her name too. I want to say her name is Leah, but I could be wrong. She is in high school, if I'm not mistaken, like freshman or something like that. And then they have their eldest son, who is no, she's not in high school, she's in junior high, like 8th grade or something like that. Anyway, then they have their eldest son that they had when they were young, Bernard, and he's like grown, like 25 or something like that. And he's a UPS driver, and Mike Epps owns a garage, who Wanda Sykes, which is Kim Field's sister in the show, which is Mike Epps' sister-in-law. She, like, what is it? Lent him the she's like a silent partner of it, but they don't get along. So they always have this banter going between them two. And it's so funny because they both have funny comebacks for one another. But it's so funny. It's really, really good. But anyway, so yeah. And then they have, oh baby girl, I don't remember her name, but she played in Rosewood as the sister to Morris Chestnut. She also played in The Game as the other woman. Not the other woman, because she wasn't the one that Derwin cheated on Tia with. She was the girlfriend after Tia and Derwin broke up. Her. She's in it. And it is so fun. Oh, and then he has another son with her, because that's where she fits in. She's the side chick in there who happened to have a baby with Mike Epps. Wow. Mike Epps said they were on a break. Him and Kim were on a break. Kim was like, we weren't on a break. you know, you cheated and you had a baby. Anyways, long story short, it's a good show. You should check it out. It's funny. So if you're looking for some new shows, check that show out. Also, Greenleaf. Oh, wait. Let me tell y'all about another show. Another Netflix find. It's another show called Virginia River. Now, this is one of those, some people may say corny, cheesy little shows, but it's really, really good. If you've watched Heart of Dixie on Netflix, then you will love this show. If you've watched, what else can Gilmore Girls, like those type of shows, then you would love this show. It is so, it's like kind of like a wholesome, good show. I don't know what else to say about it. I like it. It's really, really good, you know. And they have 2 seasons to watch. The Mike Epps show, the Upshaws, it's only 1 season. But both of those shows are very, very good. I recommend, if you're looking for something to watch on Netflix, on your Netflix and chill nights, go check those shows out. Oh, I'm sorry about that, guys. I thought my camera had died. See, you got to check these cameras, because sometimes they be dying on you. You be thinking you're talking and you be talking to yourself, talking away. It ain't nothing recorded. Then you look and you be like, I've been talking to myself. I ain't even talking to my peeps. They, you know, the video done cut off. I done said all of this. Now I got to replay, and now I got to start it again and figure out where I left off. But anywho, so that's why I got up suddenly to look to see. But while I'm thinking about my next topic, take a slurp. The other show that I was talking about, Greenleaf. Now this is a show that's been on for a long time. It's on, but it's on Netflix too, like the older series. There's 5 seasons on Netflix. I'm on season 4. I watched like the first season, and I think I made it to the 2nd season. So when I decided to watch it, because I ran out of shows, I was like, let me go back and watch this show. I skipped to the 4th season because it was like the 5th season. So I was like, let me see what's before the 5th season. I just can't go watch the 5th season. No, let me go the season before. I didn't want to go all the way back to the beginning because I seen the beginning. I didn't want to go to the 2nd season because that's in the limbo. I need to get close to the end. I need to get where we at right now. So I went to season 4. And so far, so good. It's really a good show. When I watched it back then, it was a good show too. I just stopped watching it. I can't give you an honest answer as to why I stopped watching it. Sometimes I do that. I'll watch something and then I'll stop watching it and go watch something else and then come back months later, years later, or whenever later and pick back up, you know. But anywho, that's kind of like how I did with Designated Survivor. I'm still not through that series, and there's a lot of seasons to that. So good luck, Charlie. And if you don't know what Good Luck Charlie is, that's a Disney show called Good Luck Charlie. Maybe you should watch that too, because that was funny too. That's a cute little show. But anyways, yeah. So Greenleaf, it is a very, very good time passer too. It's very good. It's about, you know, this family, right? You got Lynn Whitfield as the mother, the matriarch, the mother. And you got, I don't know his name, but the black guy. He's in a lot of movies. And he always either playing a preacher or a gangster or something of the... Better yet, if you have seen Family Business, he's the father in Family Business. Him. He's the father in Greenleaf. He's the dad here. He played a bishop, right, of this church. It's like this mega church, right? And some fraudulent things happen between him, the wife, the brother, and just a bunch of stuff happened in the family, right? So they have a lot of hurt and distress, and you know, long story short, they took the church from them, right? And then they brought in this white church corporation, I call it, because it's ran more like a business than a church. And if you watch it, you know what I'm talking about. basically they're trying to steal the church from them. They're trying to take the church away from the Greenleaves, right? I think that's their last name. Yeah, Greenleaf. They trying to take the church away from them, right? And you know, you always have that one member, that one sister that can't stand the person, because they either jealous or they want to be the person, full of envy, you know what I'm saying, and emulation, full of all of that kind of stuff, right? And they're very sly and slick. They're just slithering around, waiting to find an opening or a crack to scoop right in and scoot you right out and get up in your space, or whatever the case may be. But her name is Connie. That's the character on her. Her name is Connie. And the name is befitting because she is very cunning, okay? She reached out to, if I'm gathering this correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. She reached out to the pastor. No, not to the pastor, to the church corporation that's coming in and trying to take over the church in a slippery way, right? But we see you. And yeah, she got them up in there to vote, okay, to have them be the kind of like the overseers or partners or whatever they're doing at this time, because the board, the deacon board, still runs the church, right? Still makes the decisions, and it doesn't really include that new corporation church, that white corporation church. They have to go through them to get the okay to progress. It's kind of like a property management company. You have a property, you own the property, you don't live in the property, or maybe you do live in the property, but when you're not there, you rent it out, right? And you need help maintaining it when you're not there. So you hire this property management company to manage your property, right? To oversee all the doings of the property, the winterization, the renting out, the upkeep, but you still own it. But for them to make any final decisions, they have to go through you, but you give them reign to do stuff. That's kind of like how that church situation thing is going on. But anyways, it's a good show. I think you should watch it. It's good. It'll make you want to watch, okay, the next season, or the next episode. So don't watch it if you got somewhere to go in the morning, like work or something, because yeah, it's one of those that it's hard to just stop watching. You want to watch the next one. So watch it like on a weekend when you get off on Friday and you off Saturday and Sunday, right? But if you go into Sabbath service on Saturday, then you don't need to watch it, because you're going to, Sabbath services is going to be up early. But anyways, so let's just say if on Saturday it's a Sunday, but if you go to church on Sunday, then I guess it would be your Friday and Saturday. If you go to church on Saturday, then it'll be your Saturday evening and Sunday. You get the gist. But anyways, those are my 3 shows that I think, if you have Netflix, that you should go check out. They're very, very good. They're all 3 are different type. You got a comedic one, you got a whimsical, like I don't know, not nostalgic, but I don't know the word that I'm looking for the Virginia River show, but homely type, not homely, but what is wholesome type show. And then you got Greenleaf, which is like a church is type show, but it's really good, like drama. So you got your comedic, you got your romantic, whimsical home, what's the wholesome show, and then you got your dramatic show. Yes, so they're all good. Check them out, and you already know, thank me later. But anyway, so we're gonna end this chit chat and slurp coffee break edition. I hope you enjoyed me showing you guys how I make my coffee, Try it. Check those coffees out if you're in the market for a new coffee, or if you just a coffee lover and you try all kinds of coffee. Try that brand. If you're looking for a good instant coffee, try that brand. Also try the creamer. And yeah, if you want that, coffee shop style coffee, get you one of those Keurigs that has the little frother, or you could just get the little frother thing. It's like a utensil, and you can do it that way too. But anywho, before you go, let's go ahead and take a slurp for the road. That was scrumptious. But anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. I hope to see you next time. And don't forget to tune in on Fridays for Fit Fridays. I can give what? 2 F's, Fit Friday. And get your fitness inspiration on. Until next time, guys. Thank you. Don't forget to like my, I'm going to say like my comments. Don't forget to comment. Like my video, share alike, and hit that bell so you're notified every time I drop another video. Okay, so see you next time. Until the next chit chat and slurp, stay safe in these streets. Stay safe in these streets. Watch, pray, live holy. What? Every day. Bye guys, love you.
Boy, if you don't